Hello, my fellow Broke Aristocrats. I hope you're doing well. I hope that you are surviving. If you are doing a no spend January, I personally have been having a lot of struggles, I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but basically, I got the new phone because the battery in the old phone died. That happened, I think that happened like December 31st or something. Then I went to Best Buy and decided to join Verizon instead of Virgin Mobile. And Virgin Mobile accidentally disconnected my number, so it couldn't transfer over. So I've been offline for 3 days, which means that nobody, patients, physicians, pharmacists, etc., cannot reach me because basically my number's been disconnected accidentally in the transfer. So I have no way of communicating with anybody. I was screaming and yelling at people. I'm not too proud of myself over the phone at Best Buy's when they were trying to fix it for me. Best Buy did fine. They didn't do anything wrong. They were trying to help, but it was just very frustrating. So I'm offline, and it made me realize just how dependent I am on my phone because I am a small private practice. My patients reach me via cell phone. I'm a very hands-on physician. I'm no frills, and I'm able to keep the price down for my patients who are broke aristocrats. So when the phone went away, when I lost the phone, my whole business shut down. So yeah, not good. They say that they might be able to retrieve the old number. Virgin Mobile is saying they're going to try in the next 24 hours, and if they don't, then my number's gone, which means that I then have to go back and take everything that associates my business with that number and change. It's a nightmare. So that's what's going on with me, and so I've had to pause the. No, I'm at the park. I've had to pause the no spend January for just a couple of days because, quite frankly, I'm pretty upset. I'm frantic, and I just need a few days to recoup. If worse comes to worse, and I have to pause for a couple of days while I just deal with what I have to deal with. For example, I don't have Uber. I can't get Uber because Uber was attached to my phone, and so when I downloaded the Uber app on this new phone, they requested a two-step verification by texting me, and where'd they text? They texted the old phone number, so I can't even get Uber on this new phone, so I'm taking the bus. My life is in chaos, so the no spend January has not been turning out as nice as I would have hoped. Also, when I moved to the new location, there were so many things it didn't have. It didn't have curtains. It didn't have stuff. So I'm using old curtains, etc., etc., etc. It was the worst possible time to be doing a no spend January. But what do you do in a situation like that? Maybe that's what this video needs to be about. And I think what you do is you live in the real world, you ground yourself, you do what you have to do, and take care of business. To be honest with you, if you have a meltdown and you need to go have an ice cream cone or whatever and it's not on your butt, just go do that. That's what I just did. I went and I broke my no spend because I was 3 hours at Best Buy screaming and yelling. I burst into tears. I'm not proud of this. And then I said, you know what? I haven't eaten. I didn't eat because I was running around and sitting at Best Buy for 3 hours. So, and then I had no way to get home, and then back at the new office because I don't have Uber. So I said, you know what, Whimsy, no spend January was supposed to be fun, and this is not fun. You need to take care of yourself. So I just said, okay, pause the no spend. That is what you do in that situation. You pause the no spend. It's okay, and you just pause it and go take yourself and get a sandwich somewhere, and just, it's more important that you have mental health than anything else. Now, here's the trick with the pausing of the no spend. I'm counting how many days I paused the no spend, and it's like missed school days. If you miss school days because of snow, what happens? Means you have to be in school longer in the summer, right? So what I will probably do to make up, because I've just had to pause it because I don't have transportation and it's a mess. So what I've decided to do with the no spend is I'm going to pause it for a couple of days, and then I'm going to start back up again once my life gets a little bit more stable, and then I will extend it for a few days in February so that I can do the full 31 days. That was my decision. It doesn't have to be your decision. If you fall off the horse for whatever reason, in my case, because I had a meltdown at Best Buy and I needed to eat, and I just said, screw it, I'm going to go get a sandwich. So I didn't get a sandwich, I got a salad. It happens. It happens. So once this phone situation and the anxiety and the meltdowns and all the craziness gets taken care of, I'm just going to add a couple days to February and finish it up that way. You know, there are things in this world that are worth being stressed out about. Sometimes things happen in our life that we cannot control. And unfortunately, that's kind of what happened here. Okay, so that's the latest on my no spend, and I guess this video turned out to be about pausing the no spend. And when you have to pause the no spend, don't feel bad about yourself if you say, okay, I have to pause the no spend because of such and such. And if you really want to be true to the no spend, just add a day in February. That's what I'm doing, and I guess I got no choice. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. And if you are doing a no spend, and if you have been able to do it better than me in the middle of my chaos, don't ever do a no spend when you're trying to move to a new location. It will not work. I learned that. And accidents happen. You know, you don't always anticipate that something like a phone is going to crash on you during a no spend. So if the worst happens, you can always make it up in February. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.